What's up, guys? Andrew here from VTV, and I'm bringing back our post-commentary videos. And today, my guests will be Henry
Got it.
and Nick. Hi, guys.
What's
Hey,
up?
what's going on?
All right, so today I'm going to show you guys this game from way back when, I think like about a month ago. So it's Liberators versus Aqua Force. So before we start the video and I show you guys what the game is, what do you guys think about the matchup?
Henry, go ahead,
From
kick
the
things off.
Sure. From the looks of it, and from what I remember of Aquaforce, now that I played a little bit of it recently, Generation Break Aquaforce is definitely slower than what it used to be when it used to be what is it, Tetra Drive with Transcore. So,
Yep.
and Bluish Flame now is like super fast. So if the Liberators get like an early crit or like they get the awesome grade 2 combos with like Aglavale and Bruno, I think they probably
Yep.
have it over Aquaforce. Nick, what do you think?
Okay. Nick?
It definitely depends on the quality of the units that they both get early game. If the Aquaforce player has access to just a good field with Tidal Assault, I definitely feel like it would have the edge on the play. However, if on the flip side, if the Liberator gets the, like you were mentioning, the Aglavale Bruno combo, that could be just as equally brutal. So really, it's coin toss. I'm not entirely sure who's going to win this one.
Okay, all right. So, without further ado, let's start up the match. All right, ready, guys?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. So we got Guido and the Aquaforce Trial Deck starters as our starter.
Yep. So the Aquaforce player goes first.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, the
if the
Guido to the
Aquaforce
side.
player goes
So
first, that means if Aquaforce goes first, that means they can be on grade 2 when they're getting hit with a rush, so it's much easier to guard.
right.
Yeah. And also they can dish out their rush way earlier.
Yeah, the Tidal Assault right now is
So
really good.
Yeah.
even though he lost one in damage, the one on is definitely can apply a lot of pressure.
He has another one in his hand, I think. Yeah, he has another one in his hand.
Jesus. Now it's just a question of if he wants to commit or not.
Yeah, he committed.
And he committed. Yep.
All right.
So he's going for it.
Oh, so
And he
he's
chose
not going to
not
use
to
the restand at
restand.
all?
No, there's no point on that Tidal Assault because it'll restand as 4. And he doesn't know if the Vanguard
Whoa.
will get a drive trigger.
I don't like that he
Okay.
kind of looked at the card and then put it back.
Hmm.
I don't know what's
Oh,
the...
here comes the counter push. Although he guarded with a Bruno. Not sure. I mean, it depends on the quality of his hand. Maybe that was the only thing he had, but still. Oh, what did he just
Yeah. What?
call? Oh, that's the new
Ironically.
unit. I think it's counterblast 1, and it's either retire or you put it into soul and you call top 3.
Retire. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our Aquaforce player asked the exact same question. Oh yeah, and looking from his hand, he has nothing to guard with.
He had
Yeah,
the
so that
trigger, or
title
did he
slot's
just
gonna
draw
eat
it?
I think he just drew it. Ugh.
So,
I don't know. See,
oh, he ate a crit.
even though he got a crit, he could have went after the other Tidal Assault to get rid of 3 Tidal Assaults.
Right.
Yeah, but it won't be like a
Oh,
super
and
push turn, because he'll need Generation Break to activate a lot of things. So I
That's
guess he
true.
feels a little safe.
Yeah, but then when
he got the
you
shield.
get one trigger on Tidal Assault.
Yeah, this is going to be especially rough.
Okay, defense trigger.
Thankfully, he got a defensive.
Still needs 5 though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Still needs 5. So he barely had enough to guard without using his perfect guard in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let's
his
see if
hand
he...
is what? 2 perfect shields, a grade 3, and what else?
Another grade 3, and then he drew a draw trigger.
Alright, so he's got glare.
So
He eats away...
he uses the effect.
Yeah, he probably only had 3 cards in the grave. And he does the lead. Yeah, it's probably the Legion rare.
The other 2 cards go to the drop zone?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably the effect of the grade 1. He probably didn't use
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what
Yeah.
I was getting. I was like, I don't remember Glare doing that.
No, Glare doesn't do that.
Uh,
But I think the new
yeah.
one does.
Okay, that's
I mean,
interesting.
which
So that helps
makes
with
total
Legion.
sense. Yeah. hmm
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing that sucks now is that unless if he uses the Guido to Superior Call, he might not get the Explosion Blue.
What are the
Right, but
requirements of
like
that?
the Aquaforce plays at 2 though.
Yeah.
I need to call Bluish Flame
To call a bluish flame. I thought it was a
from your
discarded
deck.
bluish flame. Or is that the other
Oh,
effect?
okay.
That's right. Now you
Now,
call Liberator and then discard a
I
Bluish
see,
now
Flame.
I
he
see.
used Glare's effect.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got the thing out.
Oh, you got it again.
And using it again
Okay, sure. You got it, boss.
into Hagglevale.
Oh my god, that's funny. At this point, he's just going for field quality. Oh, he gets the new crit.
Stan.
The new crit.
Oh, it's a crit?
The
Oh.
new crit puts itself to the bottom
Oh,
to
right,
call. It's like
yeah.
catch goal
Yeah. Oh, okay. They didn't call anything,
and wasted.
Did he need to call did he need to call a liberator? Because he might have whiffed on the name.
But I saw him get a draw trigger in those four, so he should have called it. I guess he decided not to. I mean,
Or
which is
does he need
okay
a
because
bluish flame?
Aglovale's. No.
though.
It just needs to be a liberator from Aglovale.
Yep.
No, no, from the crit trigger.
You're thinking of the from the crit trigger?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm
Let's see.
looking
He
it up
gets a
right
draw
now. It
trigger.
needs a bluish flame. It needs to have bluish flame in the name. That's why he whiffed it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I remember
he
that.
gets the defensive draw.
So they both got a
Oh
crit
Oh my
wow.
God! They both double
draw.
trigger,
That's good.
and
Oh,
now
that's
here comes the pain. Wait, does he not have enough to strive?
he has the grade one.
No, that's not the grade 1.
Yeah, no,
Not
that's a
true.
different one.
That's Theresa, the Battle Siren.
Oh, he
Oh wow.
doesn't have it.
He doesn't have the Stride Enabler in his
That's
hand.
crazy.
Huh.
It looks like it too.
Yeah.
But he uses the Margot column?
No, the,
Yeah, he uses
Henry,
Margot.
the Stride Enabler is the thing behind Tidal Assault.
Yeah, I know. I saw the horse head. That's why I thought it was the same.
Oh. No, it's not a horse head. That's a Trident.
Okay, my bad.
Dude, wow.
So
Okay.
that's an
Wow, he's
interesting
going
field
in
that he
double
can create.
Margles.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so he's going
Ooh,
for it.
that's interesting.
But, that's a vanilla. The idea is it's only play, though. That's just the bad part.
So he chose to perfect guard and not throw away the grade 3 in his hands, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Probably the
No, because you need the Bluish Flame for the
yeah.
effect of Exposure Blue, but he doesn't have Counterblast, so I guess you just want to keep it so you can stride next turn.
Right, but don't forget he put a Margle onto the Tidal Assault, and he just got a draw trigger. That's gonna hit for a lot.
No, he put 2 Margles onto the Tidal Assault.
No. He put one onto the Rearguard Orothea
Oh,
and one onto
yeah.
Tidal. So Tidal right
Okay.
now is 17 with the +3 from
Yeah.
the Margle and the trigger.
Wow.
So -5, it'll go to 12.
With the boost.
Yeah, and
19.
the opponent doesn't look amused. Yeah, so that's a 17 solo swing. He restands.
Oof.
Oh, he had another
Had to drop.
card. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to do that. And I think he just drew another perfect card.
Yeah, it looked like a mark.
Okay.
Alright, so he's going to go for the
Use the
Guido.
Guido effect.
Guido's free.
Yeah.
Yes, it just pushes in
That's
his
cool.
soul when you're in Legion.
Does it
Although, to be honest, I
call
don't know
or
what.
does it add hand?
No,
It
it's
calls.
call.
Calls.
A
To be
liberator
honest, though, I
or
don't know
any
what
gold paladin?
that would
Liberator.
just be Liberator.
Goes for a booster.
Oh wow.
Huh.
I definitely think that was a misplay because now you're just weakening your columns. You took a 16k
I mean,
column and made it 14.
yeah.
I would have just put the draw trigger behind the grade 3.
Well, yeah, that's true. Because, I don't know, maybe the guy's thinking, if I make a 14 column, I can Okay, if I can call the perfect guard, I can try to push for game this turn.
Okay, sure.
Well then.
Whatever, boss. You got it.
It's also an
Um,
option to swing a title for a high number as well.
yeah. Also, the Aqua Force player has like no cards in his hand,
Yeah,
so it's gonna come down to
if he
The
gets the,
can I
triggers.
the
check a crit?
triggers, yeah.
I mean, he gets a
Wow.
draw, but that's not what he was looking for.
Yeah.
I would put it on the grade 3
Mm,
because the grade 2 can still swing a title for a better number.
true enough.
Yeah, but the Aqua Force player is still at 4, so it won't kill him.
Oh yeah, then I would definitely go for the title.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, absolutely. That title assault is putting in too much work.
Oh, he puts it on the 9K.
I
he's
mean,
trying to
Oh wow.
he's trying to push for game, but then he just realized, wait, no. Also, if you
Yeah,
guys noticed, the draw trigger drew a crit trigger.
that's
yes,
cute.
which is very
Yeah.
unfortunate. Oh, he's
So that's
banking on
still
him having a bad hand.
Oh
I mean,
man.
is there a question? At
Nah,
this
he goes up the
point,
title.
make it a defensive. Really? I would have.
Yeah.
So what was the whole
I
point
mean,
of that?
attacking the
That's
Vanguard.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just drew the stride enable. So I'm guessing Lambros for
Oh
game.
no.
No, Blizzard.
He
Blizza.
went
Oh,
Blizza?
he didn't. Because he.
Because his columns aren't good for Lambros, and he won't get the 10k.
I mean, true.
That's true.
And
Did he even let
It's
his
a game.
opponent have a chance to guard?
I think he probably
I'm pretty sure you just said no guard.
said no.
Because,
Yeah.
man, if you have 3 cards in your hand and you can't guard, you're just gonna like, okay, no guard.
All right. So
Sure.
Like, there's no point trying to bluff that you can guard it.
Right.
did we learn anything from that?
Aqua Force can still win by not striding somehow.
But it was a
I
struggle. Though.
totally give that
Yeah.
game completely to Title Assault.
Yeah.
That was MVP, and I definitely think the Aqua Force player would have had a harder time had he not had that.
Yeah, because if the gold player went after the turn 2 titles early and killed them, it would have been a little bit easier for him to guard the following turns after.
That would
Because
have been 3 titles down because 1 was in damage, 2 were on field.
into another field, and one of them died anyway.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it would have been smart to go after titles, because titles is still a threat even if they can't stride. It's any trigger gets passed, it's still ridiculous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or if the title gets a crit, suddenly you have to guard every single hit from the title because there's a
Oh
critical
my
on
god,
it.
yeah, especially on turn 2. Oof,
Yeah, that's a lot.
that would have been really bad. Yeah. All right, so that was our video. So in order to wrap up this video, what do you guys think?
Nick first this time.
I'm a little upset that the Bluish Flame player got put in such a bad position. I really think that some of their bigger push turns, especially with like Scourge Point Dragon, are scary combined with Aglavale. So
Yeah.
a little upsetting that we didn't get to see that. But ultimately, it really just showcases Title Assault, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
think it's just unfortunate that the Liberator player didn't get an ideal field, because essentially what happened was it made the Vanguard very vanilla, which is much worse than a generation break at vanilla in a way, because you're doing as much as they are, and it just becomes like really weird, you know. When most of your vanillas become vanilla, like he had to throw away the Bruno early, which I'm sure would have made a big difference because there was a turn where he did call like 2-3 units, and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that might have killed the Aquaforce player because we saw that his hand was actually really bad for most of the game.
Yeah.
The title honestly carried him way through. He would have probably lost the title if he was able to keep the Bruno.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. Well, I mean, to me, this game felt like it was from the Legion era because no one did any striding.
Except
Like,
the end.
fine, we saw final turn Blizza.
Yeah.
So like Henry said, it felt very vanilla. But as Nick said, title assault carries. So
Yeah, I mean that
Mega
was just
hard.
that was just a game based on like decision making. There were no mechanics involved, and that was as
yeah,
vanilla as you can get. Like, if you had to compare it, that game was literally Title Assault versus Gold Paladin Rando Calling. which I guess is
Yeah.
essentially what Aqua Force versus Gold Paladin would be like if you boil it down. Like it's a rando call and he got the triggers, he put down a PG versus a multi attack, and
Mhm.
decision making was pretty key here. If
Yeah.
I saw that my opponent was at 2 and that the title assault was destroying me and that 2 were already gone, I would have probably swung Vanguard at the title because damage didn't matter to me at that point.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
that would have been something to consider. And especially with a lot of people running new perfect guards, there's no way he would have guarded the title. He would have just let it go, and then he would have to fish for one the whole game.
Hmm.
You mean fish for the last one?
Fish for the last
The
one,
whole
hope
game.
it doesn't go into damage. Magnum Assault without
Yeah.
Generation Break means it doesn't do anything. It means the starter couldn't activate anything. So I think getting rid of the title assault would have been a great play early on. Just swing Vanguard at it. Like you don't care about it. Like it was
Well,
probably
yeah, it's just to get it out of the way.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this post commentary video.
Of course.
I also want to thank our viewers for watching. I definitely want to bring back post commentary. I definitely enjoy watching videos and talking about them because it's always interesting to see what our community has and all the interesting matchups. Because some people can't see everything, so it's nice to bring them the stuff that we can do.
It's also interesting to get a different point of view because that match was pretty simple. But when a match comes up, I want to literally pause at a decision sometimes and then wonder if like, what would you have done or what would I have done different? And then
Yeah.
we could just argue about it because we do this all the time and it actually brings up some interesting debates.
And it's also good for our own playstyles. So you just get more input, hear other people's decisions, and you just build from there.
Yep.
And ultimately, it's just good to study the matchups, and see like key points in a fight that could ultimately make or break a decision.
Yeah, that's also true. Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So once again, thank you guys for joining us. I'm definitely gonna try to do this again. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Visit our Facebook page for more information and updates for our videos and whatnot. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.